Guys, I got a message from one of my subscribers asking me how she can grow a small account using a setup which I used in my video yesterday, and of course I will be using that to explain today's trading activities. And of course you're going to see how you can grow a small account. Okay, like I've always been telling you, I know most of us are not having the big capital to get started with, so most of us are starting small, and we have some people that are starting even with a very small capital, which is $10, and why some are starting with 20, 30, or $50. Okay, all these amounts are still small trading capital, whichever or one you're starting with. It all depends on the strategy you're using. Okay, you don't expect it to be to be that easy to achieve this whenever you are trading, because it is easier for you to make a big amount of money whenever you are using a big capital than for you to use a small capital. Okay, so this is very important. That is one thing you should have at the back of your mind, and that is why I need to show you the setup and how you can go about it. This is very easy to do. Okay, you just need to go at your own pace till you are able to get to your destination. Okay, but before I go fully into it, I will be showing the setup she's asking for. It is one of the setup I use. Okay, and of course I will use that to analyze the market and let you know what you should do. Okay, so before I go fully into it, in case you're joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. This is a platform which I used to share with you my ideas on how you can make some cool cash for yourself online, most especially within the Forex niche. All you need to do is just for you to take some time to browse through the channel, watch my training videos, make sure you understand every part of the opportunities shared in my videos. That is, you should understand the strategy very well, practice very well on your demo account before trying it out on your real account. And if you love my videos, can you give me a thumbs up and share with families and friends? And if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so right away so that you can be notified whenever I upload a training video like this. Okay guys, quickly let's go straight into what we have right here. So like I said, this is the setup that the lady asked for. I think she's having this setup, but she does not know how to use it to trade, or probably she likes the setup. Okay, maybe she wants to know more information on how she can use it to trade a small capital before she goes for it. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, just like I've said earlier on, it is easier to trade with a big capital than trading with a small capital, but even with a small capital you just need to go at your own pace, because it is still the same principle which you're going to apply to both the big and small capital. Okay, so the first thing that should come to your mind whenever you are trading, either you are using a big capital or you are using a small capital, is that what is the trend of the market. You need to know the current trend of the market, because these are trend trading assets. Okay, so you only trade according to the trend. If the trend is on downtrend, do not pick a buy signal. Okay, if the trade is on uptrend, do not pick a sell signal. Okay, so all these are very important, so you should know the right signal to trade at a particular trend. Okay, so once you are able to do this, then you will be able to milk the market successfully. Now let's see how we can go about it. Okay, so quickly let's see it guys, let's see it. Okay guys, right here, this indicator makes it very easy for us to understand the trend right from the beginning. When you see a yellow flag like this, it shows that the market is on uptrend. That is why this is on uptrend, and it's been buying since it got to this support zone. Okay, and when you see the red flag like this, when the red flags are much, okay, are more than the yellow flag, then definitely you should know that the market is on downtrend at that particular point. Okay, so this is what you should understand. So just looking at the chart, looking at this setup gives you an idea of what is happening in the market. Now the next thing is it coming from a resistance zone or a support zone? Okay, if you are getting, for instance, here is a support zone, it gave us a yellow flag here, later on changed to a red flag, then you should know that okay, even if it's going to sell, then it should break out below this support zone. If it's not breaking out below this support zone, then you are not going to go into the market. Okay, so this is very, very important, because what you should be expecting is to buy, okay, at this point. The same thing is applicable at the resistance zone here. Okay, it must be a red, okay, and not a yellow. If it is a yellow flag, then definitely it might not go for long, and of course if it's going to buy, then it must break out above this resistance zone. Okay, so all these are very, very important. And there is also one thing I need you to know: most of the time when the asset or the market is about to change the trend, then you see it struggling between that resistance zone and the immediate support zone. Okay, so that is why you see it going up and down within a certain region at that particular resistance zone or support zone. Okay, it means that a certain decision is about to take place at that point, so you allow it to happen. Will it break out below the support zone, or probably go back into, change the direction of the trend? And the same thing is also applicable when it is at the resistance zone. Okay, so these are some of the things that you should take note of in order for you to take a proper decision. Okay, now this actually gave us a red flag around there, and we got a sell signal around there. So let's say you can see where I put the horizontal line, the red horizontal line. Around there we have a support zone. We just needed to break out below it, and it broke out below it. Let's say you decide to place an order around there after getting a red flag and the sell signal. You decide to start selling right from there. Okay, let me use the red line for a support, for a stop loss. Okay, I will use this white line for the order line. Okay, so let's say we placed an order around here, and we need to put a stop loss somewhere here to secure our capital. Okay, this is our order line, and of course this is the price line. The price line picked up from here and started selling, got to this region, started spiking and spiked up, got back to this level. We got more sell order around this level. Okay, so we can decide to place more order if we want, but for each order you place, make sure you set the stop loss. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, and of course this came down again, spiked up again, and it came down, spiked up within this region. You don't need to adjust your stop loss because you can see the market playing within this region, except if you just want to secure a little profit for yourself. Okay, so that is it. So eventually it broke out below the support zone. I've told you, whenever the asset is moving within a certain region, it is about to take a decision. It is either it breaks out above this resistance zone or it breaks out below this, but it broke out below this and it came down at this period. It has broken this support zone, and of course it's going to sell more at that particular point. Okay, remember, if you are using a small capital to trade, you need to open a single trade. Start with a single trade and with the smallest capital, with the smallest lot size rather. Okay, then later on, as you are making more profit, then you can now adjust your lot size or probably double up your order. Okay, so this is very, very important. At this point you need to secure your your profits. Okay, so your stop loss is no longer useful for you at this point, so you need to bring it down to put it into work. At this point I want you to secure about 40% of the profits. Okay, this is reasonable at this point. Okay, this actually came down it actually came down till it got here, started spiking up again, and of course came down again. And at this point I want you to secure 50 to 60% of the profit, so I'm securing 60% this time around. Okay, so and it came up almost getting to the stop loss, but it didn't get there. Okay, so you can see it didn't get there, and it went down again till it got to this region. So as it is going down, I expect you, once it's got as in with the way it is at this moment, then definitely you should adjust your stop loss to somewhere here to secure about 20% of your profits. Okay, this actually went up and spiked up till it got to this region. So another spike happened after that, but because it has gotten to your stop loss, it will take you out of the market. I think that is reasonable enough. First of all, you need, either you are using this trading tool or not, okay, you need to be able to identify the trend of the market. That is the main thing. Okay, you need to be able to identify the trend of the market, and this strategy is also applicable for those that are having big capital also, because it will give you more confidence to trade within the market also, apart from the capital that you are having. Okay, so you need to identify the trend of the market, and of course go with the signal that supports the trend. Check out if the trend is coming from a resistance zone or support zone. All these works together, and you should be able to manage your trading activities just the way I have shown you on this chart. Okay guys, I believe you have learned a lot. Okay, so with this you can go gradually and try to milk the market or grow your trading capital to a reasonable level. I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash, and if you have any question at all, feel free to ask me. Watch out for my next video. Until then, God bless you.